from high above the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. My name's Andrew Del Piano alongside Vince Allo. We got a non-conference boys basketball matchup as the Malden Golden Tornadoes visit the Tewksbury Redmen. Vince, great to have you back. We got some good action tonight here in boys basketball. Malden against Tewksbury.
Yeah, coming off the heels of a very exciting end to the girls' game that just ended a short time ago. Andrew, Chelmsford edging out Tewksbury here at the Romano, and looking forward to this game here. And we've talked about it repetitively throughout the entire season, Andrew, is how tough this Tewksbury boys ball club battles throughout the end, but they always seem like they're having to battle from behind. Let's see if they can get out to a good start here tonight and see how they operate playing with a lead. That's going to be vital here tonight.
The records of these two teams coming in not ideal. Malden at 1-12 this season, taking on the 0-13 Tewksbury Redmen. Some team going to get their first win tonight or their second win, depending on how you look at it. The Redmen win the opening tip. Right out of the gate they go. Tommy Crawford and one. Tommy Crawford.
Not really sure you can ask for a better start than that to this ball
fouls
game.
On number 3, Caduce Paulos, his first personal foul, first team foul. Tommy Crawford will be at the line with one shot.
Right off the tip, controlled by Cuvier, one pass, and Crawford with the left hand converts the conventional three-point play to get the Redmen off to a quick 3-0 start.
And Vince, I don't think you can drop a start any better than that.
No, you cannot.
8 seconds into the ball game, the Redmen have the 3-0 lead off the three-point play coming from Tommy Crawford. This is a non-league matchup here in boys basketball. These two teams were supposed to meet in the consolation game of the Romano tournament. Out of bounds Malden ball. These two teams were supposed to meet in the consolation of the Romano Christmas tournament. Malden had some COVID issues during the time, so now the game being made up tonight, counting on both these teams' records. And the Redmen still looking for that coveted first win. Their last win as a program came on February 12th of 2021, trying to break that streak tonight. The Golden Tornadoes are off on their first shot of the night, but it'll stay with them. Out of bounds, Malden ball.
Crawford battling in there. They're going to discuss it, though. It could go the other way.
It was number 4, the senior Jason Ong, who took the three-point jump shot from Malden that was off target. As the referee's talking things over here at the scorer's table.
Luke Zabrick was giving chase down underneath, battling Crawford under the bucket. Yeah, it came down to a shot clock situation. There was 3 on the shot clock.
So that ball never hit the rim, so the clock didn't reset. Malden's going to heave it up, and it hits the top of the backboard. Shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Redmen ball.
Dare I say that was violating the shot clock. It nearly hit the shot clock above the basket.
Just to start, the Redmen wanted 3 points on the offensive end, 0 on the defensive end. 7:15 remaining in the opening quarter. Tommy Crawford steps inside, tried to go off the glass, a little bit too strong. We've talked with Crawford throughout the season about his ability to be more aggressive at the offensive end. Had the three-point opportunity there, just didn't want to take it. Hopefully he gains more confidence throughout tonight. When we had Coach Boudreau on earlier in this ball game, he said he's been the heartbeat of this team, and it's a double dribble against Malden. Double dribble violation, Redmen ball.
The Redmen get out to that quick 3-0 lead off the Crawford three-point conversion. Since then, it's been all outstanding defense by this Redmen ball club early on.
6:48 left in the first quarter. Tommy Crawford, the three-point play at the offensive end, being the only points. Ryan Cuvier, the birthday boy today, trying to put on another strong performance for the Redmen. Had a great junior season. Miller dribbled off his foot as the Redmen still have possession with 5 to shoot. Cuvier in the post over his defender, hits the back iron. Last out on Malden, they weren't able to control it. Out of bounds, Redmen ball.
Well, Cuvier unable to convert as the shot clock expired, but a birthday gift goes off of Malden. Fresh shot clock for the Redmen under their own basket.
And that was the senior captain, number 10, Luke Zabrink, who wasn't able to pull it down, and the Redmen take advantage, drawing the foul. Malden fouls on number 5, Ryan Dallencourt, his first personal foul, second team foul. Tommy Crawford will be at the line with 2 shots.
Crawford with the only 3 to this point, looking to make it 4 and 5 in this first period. Gets the 4.
Knocks down the first of 2. A little bit about Malden. They play out of the Greater Boston League. They're 1-11 in conference play this year. Last time these two teams met was back on December 27th of 2019, in which the Golden Tornadoes took home a 64-48 victory against the Redmen, that one being in the first ever Tony Romano Christmas tournament.
Crawford 5, Malden nothing to this point, 2 minutes in.
Malden still looking for their first points of the game. As working baseline there is number 3, Caduce Paulos. Jason Ong, too strong. And Malden still looking for their first points on offense. Marsden, the nice fake, got the D, jumping and knocks down the 3 ball. MC for 3.
8-0 run to start this ball game, and during the pregame, we talked about it, getting off to a good start. They are doing exactly that here tonight.
And right at the traffic they go. Tommy Crawford, the board. He's going to throw it all the way up to David Miller. Marsden sets his feet again, in and out. Last out on Malden. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
This place would have exploded had Marsden hit that pull-up off the break.
Marsden, catch and shoot again, yes! MC for 3, timeout Malden. And Christian Marsden has the Redmond fans jumping out of the gym. It's an 11-0 run to begin the ball game.
2 3-pointers already for Marsden, the sharpshooter. That's his spot, one each from each corner at the offensive end. So Crawford gets the quick 5, and Marsden says, here, hold my Gatorade. I'm going to have a quick 6 at the couple ensuing possessions for the Redmen. And right now, this Golden Tornado Ball Club is seeing red and white, because this Tewksbury Ball Club is firing on all cylinders here, not even 3 minutes into this ball game.
And it's just what Coach Boudreau wanted. We talked to him during halftime of the girls' basketball game. He said it's all about getting out to that quick start. Thing that you mentioned, Vince, as we mentioned, just before tip-off, was not being trailing behind for a majority of the ball game. In an 11-0 run, it's the greatest start as you can have.
That's pretty good if you're going to draw it up ideally. That's exactly what you want. And as well as they're shooting the ball from the perimeter, you go back to the defensive end. Intense defense, picking up at the hash marks and just not allowing Malden to get in any type of rhythm at the offensive end.
5:19 remaining in the first quarter. Already 11-0 in favor of the Redmen over Malden. The Redmen looking for their first win of the year, trying to do it here in front of the hometown fans. Dallencourt inside to the big center is a Brink. Last off of the Redmen. Out of bounds Malden ball. Zabrink listed as 6'4", 220. It's a big body inside the paint that Ryan Cuvier has to deal with tonight. Pull-up jumper from Dallencourt, no good, and the rebound from Miller. 3 minutes into the first. 11-0 Redmen. Cuvier goes up off the glass. Ryan Cuvier.
This may be the largest lead we have seen together as a broadcast team this whole season for this ball club, Andrew. Getting it done at the defensive end and converting at the offensive end.
We're off to a 13-0 start here with 4.5 left in the first. Malden trying to look for their first point still. Great move inside by Dallencourt. Ryan Dallencourt.
He said to Cuvier, I don't care if it's your birthday. I'm going to cross you up at the free throw line, and he did.
Miller pulls the trigger. Bang! David Miller for 3!
When you got it going your way, you keep throwing it up there. And this Redmond Ball Club already 3 threes, not even halfway through this first period.
And Vince, it's Miller time.
Oh, I like it.
Halfway through the first, 14-point Redmond lead. Dallencourt, short on the floater. Crawford wants to push the pace. Drops it off. Sullivan goes hard with the right. Well defended. Groover the other offensive board. Miller off the catch. Offensive board, Cuvier, no one around him. Crawford working on the big man. Cuvier goes inside, has the mismatch, but he'll stick with it. Now the pull-up jumper, this one is good. Ryan Cuvier.
Just outstanding hustle by Cuvier. The good footwork, as we've talked about, in the paint. Picked up his own missed shot and knocked it down from the right side of the lane.
But as you mentioned, Vince, the ability to stay with the play, never gave up. And the basketball gods, they'll reward you with plays like that.
Amen.
5 minutes played here in the first quarter, 18-2, the Redmond lead. No good from Ronaldo Wen for the Golden Tornadoes. Crawford into the teeth of the defense, nearly got it 2. Jason Ong goes right at Miller. Throws it right into the hands of Sullivan. Sullivan quickly back the other way. Pace picking up. Bounce pass goes right into the hands of Cuvier. Dalencourt was looking for a teammate. Marsden off the catch in the corner. Almost.
The thing about Marsden, quick catch and shoot. If he doesn't make it, he doesn't miss it by very much. He gets a lot of iron.
He is just a flat-out sharp shooter. 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. 18-2 the lead for the home team. The 3 is good. This one is Ronaldo Wen. Ronaldo Wen for 3. And it's the first triple for the Golden Tornadoes here in the first quarter. Still in a hole, down 13. Cuvier right off the screen. Yes. Ryan Cuvier. Timeout, Redmond. The birthday boy with 4 points here in this first quarter. The Redmond with their largest lead at the moment, 15. As the Golden Tornadoes will talk things over in the huddle with their 18th year head coach Don Nally.
And because it's his birthday, we'll give him 6 in the quarter. That's what he's got. 6 of the 20.
And you hear that right now? Singing happy birthday to the birthday boy.
And he deserves it, because I tell you what, he's brought the A game here tonight. Just a great play at the offensive end by the Redmen. Very unselfish. Cuvier made the cut down the lane. A great job of finding him for the wide open layup. And when this team is clicking, as they have been just about the entire first period, Andrew, they are very tough to beat. And like we've talked about so often, we've grown accustomed to watching them play from behind. Now the tricky part is, with a big lead, 20-5, with 1:39 left in the opening period, let's see how they maintain that intensity for the next 3 periods as well.
It was tough to see for this ball club. Was in their last matchup on Thursday, only trailing by 2 points on the road to Lowell, ended up with a 17-point loss. Coach Boudreau saying that we didn't take care of the basketball and that we need to be better on both sides of the ball, and ultimately a 17-point ball game after only down by 2 in the fourth. Not something that an 0-13 ball club wants to talk about in the locker room after.
And some fresh bodies off the timeout. They go to some full court pressure to try to change the tempo a little bit.
Luke Monteo and Kenny Wynn in for the Redmen, as well as Carlton, Marsden, and Crawford. Ten to shoot for the Golden Tornadoes. Wynn's going to direct the offense. Take the 3 straight away. He's off target. Minute change remaining in the first quarter. Redmond 20, Golden Tornadoes 5. Kenny Wynn, the ball handler. Get it back in the hands of Wynn. Luke Monteo will go to work in the paint. Carlton will step inside the 3. No good. 40 seconds left in the opening frame. It's been all Redmond in this first quarter. On, open, no good. Wen turns it over, right in the hands of Dalencourt. Quickly, they go up to Wen at the other end, and it's good. Ronaldo Wen. 7 seconds and counting. Redmond lead now at 13. Carlton, a nice head fake, goes right up to end the first quarter. Brian Carlton. And that's the end of the first quarter, fans, with the score. The Tewksbury Redmond 22 and the Malden Gold Tornadoes 7. What a first quarter for the Tewksbury Redmond to begin the ball game. They lead by 15 after 8 minutes of play.
And Cuvier with 6. Happy birthday. Crawford with 5, although it's not his birthday. Still had an outstanding first period. 6 for Marsden, all behind the three-point line, and Miller with 3. So we talk about, just outstanding perimeter play is what really gets the offense going for this Redmen ball club. And when they're shooting like that, everything else seems to fall into place at both ends of the floor. And for Coach Boudreau, we just saw him a moment ago. He was all the way out on the floor. I mean, the coaching box could be Shawsheen, and he'd still be outside the coaching box. He's very animated on the sideline, but he has to be extremely pleased with the effort that his squad put out there in that first period.
And it all started with that first play that set the tone. Cuvier winning that opening tip forward. Tommy Crawford takes advantage. 3 early points of the game just in 8 seconds. And that's really flowed the team in the opening 8 minutes. 22-7 our score after 1 quarter. Malden's got to try to find an answer here if they want to try to crawl back in the second half. Down by 15, large margin
and this
for the
is
Golden Tornadoes.
I'm sorry, Andrew. This is exactly what this Redmen ball club needed, confidence-wise. Just getting into their heads that we can play this game, we can play with anybody, and they really, really put it out there in that first period. Got to keep that momentum going because there's a lot of ball left to be played. 2
of the lower end teams in their respective rankings. Malden 64th in the D1 rankings, while the Redmen 62 in the D2 rankings. But both teams still fighting hard for a victory tonight. Dallencourt on the kick out to Ong. Now wants it back. He'll take a 3 from the wing. Ball bounces around, and the 2 goes to Zabrink. Luke Zabrink. And that's a large presence inside at 6'5", Vince.
Yes.
Monteo matches his size at 6'5", though, just not as much weight. Wen, halfway through the Redmen shot clock. Carlton will work in the post now for Monteo. Throws it up and he's fouled. What a smart play by Monteo as Zabrink was coming down. Malden fouls with number 10, Luke Zabrink, his first personal foul, 3rd team foul. Luke Monteo will be at the line with 2 shots.
Luke on Luke. One of them had no choice but to use the force, and that'll be Monteo. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. Caught that little reference there.
Not the biggest Star Wars guy, but
not me neither. But you get the name Luke. It just
just screams Star Wars to you. Why? You had to. Monteo misses both at the charity stripe, and the rebound goes to Jason Ong. Malden, the very experienced ball club, with a roster of only juniors and seniors, no sophomore or freshman. Bad pass made by Dallencourt right in the hands of A.J. Sini. Luke Monteo, hard of the basket, and Zabrink the defensive board. Miller called for the push on Hong. Redmen fouls on number 21, David Miller, his first personal foul, first team foul. Malden will get a substitution in. It'll be number 21, Zeke Noel Saint, replacing Ong. Dallencourt, the crossover and the kick. Some nice handles inside by Wen, and the putback for Zabrink is good. Luke Zabrink.
Zabrink with 4 in the quarter. That 15-point lead down to 11. They've doubled them up, but still, Tewksbury needs to get some points going here in this second period as they came out firing in that first.
Great pass, fouled from behind Zabrink on Monteo. Malden fouls on number 10, Luke Zabrink, his second personal foul, 4th team foul. Luke Monteo will be at the line with 2 shots.
And who was 21 for Malden? I had them crossed out.
That is Zeke Noel Saint. Zeke Noel Saint. Wasn't on the original roster for Malden, as 3 juniors out for them, including their junior captain, number 14, Justin Bell. So some call-ups being made by Coach Don Nally. Monteo reverses his luck this time, knocks down both, and will head to the bench, replaced by Cuvier.
Good way to bounce back, Luke. Missed the first 2 free throw attempts here in the second period, knocks those 2 down.
2 minutes played into the second quarter. Tewksbury 24, Malden 11. Non-conference boys basketball. A makeup game that was supposed to be the consolation of the Tony Romano Christmas tournament. And a reach-in will go against BC, Brian Carlton. Redmond fouls on number 3, Brian Carlton, his first personal foul, second team foul. Dallencourt working the baseline. Well defended by Sini. The kick out, Noel Sain is off. Rebound by Carlton. Quick uplet pass. David Miller on the run. Doesn't get the friendly bounce. Last out on Malden. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
Sini in there battling with Noel Saint. Giving up probably 1.5 feet height-wise. Still it went out of bounds off of Malden.
Sini the inbounder, great pass, Cuvier, it's an easy 2. Ryan Cuvier.
Cuvier with 8 now to lead all scorers in this first half.
15-point game. Peyton Karan for Malden, wear number 34. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Karan the kick out. Carlton nearly stole it away, got his hand in the passing lane though. Out of bounds, Malden ball. Only 6 seconds on the shot clock. Dallencourt with time ticking down, will take it himself. Ball tips around, will stay with the Golden Tornadoes. Out of bounds, Malden ball.
TC in for BC.
Fresh 30 for the Golden Tornadoes. Duran able to get a few Redmond defenders to jump, and now the 3 ball comes from Wen. The defensive board for Crawford. Redmond have gone cold on offense, only 4 points here in the second quarter after a hot first. Miller off the catch in the corner. David Miller for 3. And add it to another 3 ball for David Miller.
He's got 2 in the ball game. Biggest lead of the ball game now for the Redmond.
Karan. Air ball. I don't believe that one got tipped in the Redmond student section. It did?
Yep.
I was about to say the Redmond student section is going to let him hear it. Miller again. Sini dribbles it off his foot. Out of bounds, Malden ball.
Even though it went off of Sini's left foot, he knew what he was thinking. They got the offensive rebound by Cuvier. He kicked it back out to Sini. Rather than try to create something early on in that shot clock, he was thinking about pulling it back. It just went off his ankle out of bounds.
The youngster Sini, just a sophomore, the younger brother of Amari Sini, who was the leading scorer last year for the Redmen. Jason Ong into the teeth. Great defense by Cuvier. Last out on the Redmen will stay here. Out of bounds, Malden ball.
Get back to that shot from the corner that was deflected by Cuvier. Timed it beautifully. Right in front of the Cuvier fan club over there in that corner.
Dallencourt right at Sullivan. Redmond bring the double team and credit it as a block for David Miller. Out of bounds, Malden ball. Five left in the shot clock for Malden. They find a Culling. Dallencourt who's blocked. Had it stripped away. Sini the spin move, but he was grabbed right at the tee. Malden fouls on number 24, Ronaldo Wen, his first personal foul, 15 foul.
There's Coach Boudreau outside that Shawsheen coaching box.
He lives out there, Vince.
Does he really?
Out there.
Oh.
Absolutely. Cuvier, the spin move, was looking for the N1, draws another foul on Zabrink. That's his third. Malden fouls on number 10, Luke Zabrink, his third personal foul, 6th team foul. Ryan Cuvier will be at the line with 2 shots.
He's got 8 in the ball game, looking to get into double figures here tonight for the Redmen. He's going to have to wait. He missed the first of 2. Big foul on the inside for Zabrink, though. That's his third, as you pointed out, Andrew.
Coach Now is going to decide to keep him in the game. Coach Now, an experienced coach of Malden, his 18th year with the team, one of the longest serving Golden Tornadoes basketball coaches in school history. Trying to build this program back up, sitting at a 1-12 record. Good box out by A.J. Sini on the defensive end to allow Cuvier to get the defensive board.
Sometimes when you box out, you don't get the rebound. It allows your teammate to get it. That's exactly what happened there.
Inside, Cuvier's got the mismatch, throws it up, count the basket and the foul. Ryan Cuvier. Malden fouls on number 4, Jason Ong, his first personal foul, team limit. The Redmen are now in a 1-1 bonus. Timeout, Malden. 2:42 remaining in the second quarter. The Tewksbury Redmen, their largest lead probably all season. It's a 20-point lead, 31-11, the advantage to the Redmen.
A couple of things happened on that possession right there. Great job of moving it around the perimeter by that Redmen ball club, and it ended up in the hands of Marsden, Andrew, and what he saw was Cuvier sealing his defender, putting him on his backside, shielding him from the ball. Got the pass from Marsden, took it right up for the layup and the foul. That's beautiful execution offensively.
That's a 7th team foul of this first half for Malden. Down by 20, as the Tewksbury Redmen have had themselves a night here in front of the home fans, looking for that first victory since, again, February 12th of 2021. And Vince, that bring a pretty big morale to this ball club.
Absolutely. And they can circle the date, Cuvier Day.
Currently ranked at 62 in the Division II boys basketball power rankings. Not been the ideal season that the Redmen have hoped for. But Coach Boudreau, he trusts the process. He wants his team to continue and grow from each and every game. And just with 3 seniors on the lineup, a lot of youngsters. We've seen a lot of playing time from the back end of the bench. And the program is in good hands in the future.
Off the made Cuvier free throw, they go to some full court pressure now.
Cuvier nearly got the steal out of the hands of Dallencourt. 2:30 remaining in this first half, 32-11 the score. Eight to shoot for the Golden Tornadoes. Ong slicing through the defense, hits back iron.
There's that big lineup now for the Redmen with both Monteo and Cuvier in the lineup.
Malden will stay in his zone. Crawford floats it over the defense. Great ball movement by the Redmen. Sullivan can't convert on the jump shot. Down to 100 seconds left as Tommy Crawford gets his hand in the passing lane. Out of bounds, Malden ball. Malden. Dallencourt, good pass inside and one. It's number 35, Javon Canoe. Javon Canoe. Redmond fouls on number 24, Christian Marsden. His first personal foul, 3rd team foul. Javon Canoe will be at the line with 1 shot.
6'5", 190-pound junior.
Can't convert. The rebound from Monteo. Vince, a familiar name you might have heard during the football season, Da Vinci Sidney. Remember that one on the defensive line for the Redmen?
Yep.
From Malden High School. Spoke with him before today's ball game. Excited to see a lot of his former classmates playing tonight here in Tewksbury. Monteo is too strong. Cuvier, another offensive board. He goes up. Can't make the layup. How about another one? Hits back iron. Exactly a minute left. Crawford once again wreaking havoc on defense. Out of bounds, Malden ball. Top of the key it goes. Adam Pham checking in for the first time tonight. 8 left from Malden in the shot clock. Dallencourt with a jab. Great rebound from Monteo as he had Canoe looking over his shoulder. Great pass by Tommy Crawford. He looked away and David Miller knocks it down. David Miller for 3.
His third three-pointer of the ball game, second in this second period.
Vince, I don't know if you saw that, but Tommy Crawford looked the other way when he made that pass in the corner to to Miller. You think he has some confidence in his fellow senior captain?
I think so, just a little bit.
Pham wasn't able to get it through Crawford. He's all over the place. Referee saying it was tipped with 2 seconds left. Malden heaves it up at the three-point line, and that's the end of the first half. What a first half it was for the Redmen. And that's the end of the first half. Fans with the score, the Tewksbury Redmen 35 and the Malden Golden Tornadoes 13. So the Redmen with their largest lead of the season at 22. Leading 35-13 over the Malden Golden Tornadoes. Still looking for that first win, taking on the 1-12 Malden Golden Tornadoes.
And they're halfway home. They led it 22-7 after 1 and outscored the Golden Tornadoes 13-6 in that second period. So you talk about that no-look pass, the look away. So we'll give Miller the 3 and the assist to Pat Mahomes.
I got you there. Put 8 minutes on the clock. We'll put a halftime break as both teams go into the locker room. Again, the Redmen leading by 22 here at the Romano, looking for their first win of the season. Stay tuned. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back inside the Romano Gymnasium at Tewksbury Memorial High School. Thank you for joining us on Tewksbury TV tonight. Andrew Del Piano with Vince Allo. Vince, all smiles in that first half for the Tewksbury Redmen, coming out of the locker room with a 22-point lead.
Yeah, just run through the scoring real quickly. The birthday boy, Ryan Cuvier, leading all scorers with 11 in the first half. Crawford with 5, including the 3 that kick-started everything to start the ball game. Carlton with 2. 9 from Miller, all from behind the three-point line. Monteo, 2 of 4 at the free throw line for 2. And Marsden with 6, each of those 6 points coming from 2 3-point shots. For the Golden Tornadoes, Dallencourt with 2, Zabrink with 4, Wynn with 5, and Canoe with 2.
And you got to credit those Lowell numbers to the great Redmen defense we've seen so far through 16 minutes of play. 0-13 record. Looking for a first victory here tonight. They have first possession to begin the third quarter. Marsden trapped on the baseline, able to kick it out. 10 to shoot. Miller, the hot hand, heat check. Cuvier pulls down the offensive board over a defender, but keeps the possession alive. Redmen will reset with a fresh 30. Marsden off the catch in the corner, too strong.
Well, each of their sharpshooters got a look from the same spot on that possession, unable to convert.
Crawford on the floor, steals it away from Wen. Cuvier in some traffic, had some teammates. Sullivan will take it himself. Michael Sullivan.
Sullivan was waiting for the pass. Cuvier got a little spun around the top of the key and it ended up in Sullivan's hands at the end of the play. He got the bucket.
37-13 as a mishaps on offense by Malden again. Crawford goes up and 1. Tommy Crawford. Malden foul is on number 24. Ronaldo Wen, his second personal foul, first team foul. Tommy Crawford will be at the line with 1 shot. Crawford converts on the 3-point play.
Got 8 in the ball game. Close to double figures now for Tommy Crawford.
The lead is 27 for the Redmen here on their home floor. Wen goes right in the paint with 3 white shirts around him. The foul goes against Crawford. Redmond fouls on number 2, Tommy Crawford, his first personal foul, first team foul. Malden still looking for their first points of this second half, and there it is. Luke Zabrink.
The big guy showing some footwork of his own. Going with the left hand off the window.
Cross-court pass. Cuvier tried to kick it out. In the passing lane there was Caron, but the Redmen stay with it. Crawford, bullet of a pass to Miller. And this ball movement has been incredible. Marsden can't finish off the job. Two minutes played in the third. 40-15 the lead for the Redmen. Wen throws up a prayer in traffic. Marsden, yes! MC for 3!
If you're a shooter, you find the spot, your comfort zone, and a great job of his teammate finding him to convert the fast break 3-point shot.
And I hate to sound like a broken record, Vince, but Tommy Crawford did it again. The no-look assist has worked to perfection. I think he's 2 for 2 on it. This one is a home run pass to David Miller, who gets the defensive jump and lays it in. David Miller!
Miller now in double figures with 9.
And
Or, excuse me, 11.
And I really wonder what the assist number is for Tommy Crawford.
A bunch. How old is Cuvier today?
I want to say 17?
Then he's got
junior?
17 assists, all right? Then we'll go with that.
Cuvier right on cue, nearly got a piece of the ball.
And just before that, Andrew, I said Miller in double figures with 9. It's been one of those days. The team's playing great. I've been terrible tonight.
Inside pass, Sullivan. Had Zabrink in his face, well defended.
The lead is 30.
45-15. The Redmen usually on the other side of this. Miller over to Sullivan. A little give and go there from behind the 3-point line. Miller cannot miss. David Miller for 3.
5 in the period, 14 in the ball game. Heat check on Miller.
Dallencourt goes right at Cuvier, throws it off the glass and in. Ryan Dallencourt. 48-17 the score. Sullivan had it stolen from behind. Caron out in the front court, throws it high off the glass. Crawford will slow things down. With a 31-point lead in his back pocket, and Coach Boudreau is going to take a timeout. Timeout, Redmond. 3:17 to go in the third quarter. The lead is 31 for the Redmen, Vince.
Yeah, now Miller leading the way scoring-wise with 14. After having 9 in the first half and 11 for Cuvier all in the first half. He's been held scoreless here in this third period thus far. But I tell you, you can just see the confidence of this ball club, Andrew, and it starts, even though it started with the Crawford 3-point play to start the ball game. Defense, their defensive intensity has just been phenomenal here the entire ball game, and that's what really gives you the momentum and the confidence to get down at the offensive end and execute. And they've done it at both ends of the floor tonight. Nearly a perfect performance thus far for this Redmond ball club.
And we saw it on display in that Methuen game late in that second half when they were down 20 in that ball game, crawled back. I believe the smallest margin they had was 4.
Well, I think we answered this one question, is how they play ahead. We've seen how they play falling behind. Tonight, first chance we've had to watch them play with a lead and grow that lead. It was 22-7 after 1. They led it big at the half, and they've widened that margin here in this third period.
Even though they're not playing one of the better teams that they'll face this season, a win is still a win, and this program will really take anything it can. It's such a confidence booster for this team. as we get down to the end of the regular season at the end of February. Hopefully it's just a step in the right direction for this ball club. Kenny Wen in the corner for three, in and out. Under 3 minutes to play in the third. Aiden Tham, guarded by Crawford. Dribble handoff, goes to Shane Dixon. The hustle by Braun Carlton on the floor, and it will go against Jose Ferreira, the foul. Malden fouls on number 11, Jose Ferreira, his first personal foul, second team foul. Senior returns to the ball game for the Redmen. Skip pass, Carlton for three. Too strong. In and out of Monteo's hand, who was waiting for the board. Carlton, what a play on defense to tip that to Sini. Miller, heat check. Oh, it's Miller time tonight. David Miller for three.
8 in the period, 17 in the ball game.
What a performance by David Miller tonight. Aiden Tham at the other end. Aiden Tham. And talking with Miller a little bit earlier, he said he wanted to be able to shoot the ball more. And I think tonight has been a perfect example of it. He's been able to get a lot more open as Luke Monteo finds the bottom of the hoop. Luke Monteo.
Safe to say Miller's been shooting it more and shooting it better. He's shooting it more better tonight.
Minute 30 and counting left in this third. The steal made by Monteo, right place, right time. Sini, what a great dish for Monteo, fouled from behind.
I'll tell you, Sini, head up all the time with the basketball. Found the teammate on the inside. Monteo couldn't convert, but he was fouled in the act.
Malden fouls on number 10, Luke Zabrick, his fourth personal foul, his third team foul. Luke Monteo will be at the line with 2 shots. Monteo hits the first. Zabrick will head to the bench with 4 fouls. Monteo knocks down both. It's great to see the sophomore Luke Monteo really blossom into a pretty important role here for Coach Steve Boudreau. Sini, the tight defense on Tham, just called for the reach-in. Redmond fouls on number 10, AJ Sini, his first personal foul, second team foul. Minute 10 left in the third. 55-19 the score. Count on another foul for Sini. Redmond fouls on number 10, AJ Sini, his second personal foul, third team foul.
Sini's got the principles of defense down. He just has to get rid of reaching for it at the last minute. He's got the foot quickness to get to slide and cut off the running lanes for the offensive player. Just get rid of that reaching, and you'll be fine.
Ferreira on the kick out. He'll get it back. Makes a nice move. Try to find inside to a teammate, a Canoe, and it's picked off by Evan Mendonca. This Redmond team always looking for the extra pass tonight, which is great to see. Deflected off the foot of Tham. Kickball violation, Redmond ball. 39.1 seconds left in this quarter. Mendonca as Malden brings 2. 10 to shoot, pass deflected. Tham on the steal. Euro steps his way through Sini. Aiden Tham.
Coach Boudreau telling his ball club, hold for the final shot.
13 and counting left in the quarter. Mendonca catching the low pass. Try to stay with the play, and that's the end of the third quarter. And that's the end of the third quarter, fans. The score, the Tewksbury Redmen 55 and the Malden Golden Tornadoes 21. So the Tewksbury Redmen just 8 wins away from that coveted first victory. Just got to stick to the basics and walk out of here, sending the home fans home happy for the first time this season.
Yeah, and a lot of the youngsters are going to get a chance to play here in this fourth period.
Currently see Roman Lorick on the bench, Evan Mendonca, Colin Caggiano, all expected to get in the game for the Redmen tonight, up by a large margin of 35. There was Coach Joel McNault passing by us, a tough loss for his girls basketball team today. Unfortunately, stuck with Chelmsford all throughout the night, but just couldn't get it done in the fourth quarter. They only scored 2 points, Vince. So.
Yeah, I got here just as the fourth quarter was winding down, and it was like a 2 or 4 point lead for Chelmsford, and Tewksbury had the possession several times at that juncture. They just kept turning the ball over down the stretch, and you could just see the frustration on Coach McNault's face that just couldn't get a break, couldn't get a good look at the basket, you know, to cut that lead or at least tie it. But a good effort again by his ball club, and just a fantastic effort so far for Coach Boudreau and his Redmen boys basketball team here. In every phase of the ball game, they have played just near perfection tonight.
8 minutes to go in this ball game. The score, Tewksbury 55, Malden 21. There's 8 simple minutes away for the Redmen, and they can celebrate. Malden opens the fourth quarter with the ball first. Ten to shoot for Malden. Tham will throw it up. He's short on the 3 ball. Might have gotten a little bit of help there from the Redmond student section, faking the countdown.
Yep.
Roman Lorick, free throw line jumper. Yes! Roman Lorick!
When it rains, it pours, and right now it is torrential.
Lorick at the defensive end, trying to swat that away from Tham. Redmond fouls the number 5, Roman Lorick, his first personal foul, 4th team foul. Aiden Tham will be at the line with 2 shots.
Up until that Lorick jump shot, the highlight for him was his sneakers.
Those orange kicks, they really stand out.
Yes, they do. Tham misses the first of 2. He's got those 2 highlighters on at the end of his feet there.
And Roman Lorick, the younger brother of Mason Lorick, who is currently playing football at Stonehill College, so comes from a very athletic family.
Keeping the tradition going.
Said Mason also played basketball here, and now Roman's getting buckets for the Redmen. Roman Lorick. He's got a quick 4 coming off the bench. And Cini picks up his 3rd. Redmen fouls on number 10, AJ Cini, his 3rd personal foul, 5th team foul.
Lorick taking full advantage of this opportunity, not hesitating at all at the offensive end.
Always nice to see some fresh faces in the ball club for the Redmen. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. But Vince, it's even sweeter when you're up 30 points instead of down 30 points.
Yes, it does help.
Currently the lead, 59-22. Colin Caggiano drops it off for Lorick, too strong. Caggiano stays with it, wasn't able to get this one. .37 lead for the Redmen here at home. Tight defense from Mendonca. 6 minutes and change left in this ball game. Skip past Tham for 3 in the corner. Lorick battles for the board. He's on the floor. Look at Roman Lorick Mendonca drops it off. Brian Carlton for two. What a play by the Redmen. Brian Carlton.
And it starts with Lorick going to the floor at the far side hash mark right in front of the Tewksbury faithful here. Picks up the loose ball, leads to a bucket at the other end.
Ferreira trying to make Cini dance. We'll throw it up. That, I believe, is going to be the fourth on Cini if this is on him. It is. Redmond fouls on number 10, A.J. Cini, his fourth personal foul, sixth team foul. Jose Ferreira will be at the line with 2 shots.
You just got to love what Lorick did there, Andrew. Again, taking full advantage of it. This is his time right now to show the coaching staff and the Tewksbury faithful that he can play this game, and he has done it here in this fourth period.
Zeke Noel Saint, number 21 for Malden, back into the game, replacing Peyton Coran. Ferreira no good, and the rebound for Lorick. 5:20. Cini's pass tipped. And then Mendonca's just going to let that go out of bounds. He'll stay with the Redmen. Out of bounds, Redmen ball. Tewksbury 61, Malden 22. Mendonca bounces off his defender. Board for Canoe. Under 5 minutes to go. Ferreira couldn't corral the pass. Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
That was the active hands of A.J. Cini. Caused that turnover right below us.
Timeout, Malden. Just 4:52 away, Vince, from the first victory of the season. But we'll point out one of the bench players, Roman Lorick. What an impressive fourth quarter he's had so far.
Yeah, and he's got the two buckets now, 4 points in the ball game. But those are things you can't coach. You can't teach a player to dive for the loose ball. The player just has it within him. And Lorick is letting it come out here in this fourth period. You love to see it. You know, oftentimes they don't get a chance to play as much as they would like. This is definitely an opportunity for him to show what he can do, and he's putting it on full display here in this fourth period.
And the road ahead for both of these teams, Malden, their next ball game, they will be hosting Revere tomorrow on the 8th, back home at Malden High School, while the Redmen will hit the road. They'll be at Chelmsford tomorrow as they return to MVC play. And they'll still be looking for win number 1 in MVC play, currently 0-11 against the Merrimack Valley Conference.
And for Coach Boudreau, you know, back-to-back nights, this is great for his starters or his first 7 in the rotation to get a lot of extra rest, you know, and consider this like an opportunity to, you know, you can't really have momentum in sports because it ends when the game ends, but confidence is something that you can carry over.
And hopefully they can take that in tomorrow night against the Lions. And when Chelmsford came to this gym for the Romano Christmas tournament, they gave him a good ball game, but ultimately the Lions taking that victory. This foul goes against Mendonca. Redmond fouls on number 14, Evan Mendonca, his first personal foul, team limit. Malden is now in a 1-on-1 situation.
It's a game we saw the dunk.
Zeke Noel Saint will be at the line with a 1-on-1.
Remember that? Fast break
That was
dunk.
right, Momo and Gukwa.
Yep.
Offensive board scooped up by Canoe. Javon Canoe. I'm sure Momo will be in full effect tomorrow night for Chelmsford as they look for the season's sweep of the series. Out of bounds, Redmond ball. .423 remaining. Unfortunately, that last out on Mendonca. Out of bounds, Malden ball. Lead 37 for Tewksbury. In a very comfortable position, but have not let their foot off the gas. Especially with these bench players coming in, taking advantage of the PT. Ferreira, what a crossover, but stripped by Caggiano. Cini showing off the speed for 2.
Speed and
A.J. Cini
showing off the speed and elevation after he showed off the hand quickness to get the deflection on the other end.
And although he's got 4 fouls, Coach Boudreau keeping him in. Still wants to see that strong defensive presence. Tham off on the floater.
Lorick with just skying for the defensive rebound.
Carlton set his feet. Mendonca staying tight on defense. As Tham runs the floor for the Golden Tornadoes. Herrera, he's got some quick handles. Nifty little spin move, but blocked by Cini. Three minutes and change left in the 4th. Try to go inside to Lorick, intercepted by Ferreira. Malden with numbers. The high layup, no good from Noel Saint. The putback, this one's off as well by Canoe. Redmond foul is on number 4, Colin Caggiano. His first personal foul, 8th team foul. Shane Dickinson will be at the line shooting a 1-on-1. Excuse me, 2. Misses on the first. Brian Carlton will head to the bench. He had a strong performance off the bench tonight for the Redmen. Dickinson isn't able to get a friendly bounce, misses both. 39 points to lead. Cini in the corner. .230 to go. Tham, the floater in the paint. Rebounded by Caggiano. Caggiano will step back from behind 3. And that Redmond crowd, they really want him to get that first bucket,
Yes, they
Vince.
do.
Out of bounds, Redmond ball.
They are pulling for it, no question.
Caggiano, how about another one? This one is good. Colin Caggiano for 3.
And a no-doubter to boot.
And Vince, that was the loudest I've heard this crowd all night long. That was great to see.
Not a large crowd, but a loud crowd.
He has points, 66 on the night for the Redmen. It's a 42-point ball game.
Coach Boudreau telling his ball club to just pull it out, use some shot clock.
Caggiano got the defender to fake and then drops it off for Lorick. And if Lorick would have put that home, I think the roof would have come off, Vince. Malden fouls on number 35, Javon Canoe, his first personal foul, 4th team foul. Roman Lorick will be at the line with 2 shots.
Coach Boudreau wanted his team to be patient. Colin Caggiano did not get that message.
He went straight for the up
Yes,
fake.
he did.
A minute 30 left, 66-24. Nice move on the inside from Noel Saint. See, Noel Saint, 40 points is the lead. Redmond just dribbling out this clock. Want to be smart with it. Lorick tried to get fancy there. Out of bounds, Redmond ball, 11 seconds on the shot clock.
Everything is going his way tonight.
I don't know who's loving this more, Vince, the players or the fans.
Right?
Turnover by the Redmen. Tham takes advantage, lays it in. Aiden Tham. 50 seconds and counting. It's like New Year's in here, Vince.
Definitely a lot of weight lifted off the ball club here tonight. Coach Boudreau is going to get his first win of the year.
And his first win as the full-time head coach. Mancini, the sportsmanship-like thing, just going to dribble out the rest of this shot clock. Result in the shot clock violation. Shot clock violation, Malden ball. But a sportsmanship-like thing to do from Mancini. Just take down the rest of this clock. Ten seconds. Pham will take a three. Hits back iron. And A.J. Cini is going to dribble out the clock. And it's the first for the Tewksbury Redmen. It's their first victory of the season. And that's the end of the ball game. Redmen win. The final score, the Tewksbury Redmen 66 and the Malden Golden Tornadoes 28. Fans, thank you for joining us tonight at the Romano Gymnasium. Please drive home safely. Good night. And there it is, Vince. The first victory of the season for the Tewksbury Redmen. And oh my, was it a sweet one.
Yeah, we answered the question that we asked during the pregame, Andrew, was how will this team play if they get out to a big lead? That question was answered emphatically here tonight. They were clicking on all cylinders from beginning to end. You think all the way back. Crawford opening the game with the N1. They did not look back from that point forward.
Your final score, Tewksbury 66, Malden 28. The Redmen now 1-13 this season, while Malden moves to 1-13. Malden, their next ball game, they will host Revere tomorrow night, the 8th. And then Tewksbury, they will go on the road. It's a back-to-back for them as well. They'll be at Chelmsford tomorrow night against the Lions. But nevertheless, Vince, it's a first victory, and it's a confidence booster for this ball club, a much-needed confidence booster.
Yep, let's see how they take this confidence and move it forward the rest of the way.
Final one more time, Tewksbury 66, Malden 28. That's a final from the Romano Gymnasium. For our entire crew at Tewksbury TV, Andrew Delapiana with Vince Allo. Thank you for joining us tonight on a very special night here in the doubleheader. Enjoy the rest of your Monday night. Good night from the Romano.